I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
This is the future.
Today is September 27, 2023. It is 7:45 a.m. I have something really quick to share with you. Yesterday I was very busy. I wasn't able to do so much, but let's go right to it. This is my back end for our part of Pure Service. Let's go to Archewell, because they did something really wonderful yesterday. So this, I don't have to worry about that. So this is Archewell website. So let's go into that, because this is something that they did recently. Providing back to school essentials for girls in Nigeria. Meghan's 43%. I have to say that. Okay, news September 26, 2023. So that was yesterday. As students around the world returned to school this month, the Archewell Foundation supported girls' education and health by sending school supplies and menstrual products to young scholars in Nigeria with the GEANCO Foundation. GEANCO Foundation. GEANCO provides critical health care and education services in Nigeria. Let me highlight this so I could look into it. All right, so what they all about, because many times I'm telling you the list is growing, because since they put their report out, I come up with at least 42 foundation, some other organization they partner with. So I'm way behind, and Victor's just started, and then there's other tweets regarding other information that's going out there. I like to keep the squads informed and things like that. So I'm way behind. So while I'm at it, I'll look into that. GEANCO Foundation. All right, so let's continue. GEANCO provides critical health care and education services in Nigeria. It's David Oiloho, sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Okay, so let's just say David. David Leadership Scholarship provide full tuition, medical care, and social and emotional support to young female victims of terrorism and gender inequality in Nigeria. Afam Onema, sorry again, CEO of GEANCO, joined the Archewell staff to help fill backpacks with supplies and menstrual products. Archewell Foundation's support will also provide menstrual health education for 2,500 girls in the region. GEANCO serves supporting the health and well-being of girls pursuing their education. To learn more about GEANCO and their work in Nigeria, let's click here. Yeah, I wanted to know. I was going to look into it anyway. So there they are here. So their website, the link will be in the description. So I was just about to go there. Anyway, so let's see here. Unbreakable Joy, GEANCO Virtual Gala for Africa. Okay, so some of those people who came to talk. Okay, click here and watch. Who are we? So that's what I want to know. Okay, GEANCO saves and transforms the lives of the poor and vulnerable in Africa. We lead special surgical mission and run maternal and infant health programs in Nigeria. We also donate critical supplies to schools while provide life-changing scholarship to young female victims of terrorism and gender inequality. In one of my podcasts, I think it could have been like yesterday, where I was talking what Archewell was about, and I make reference to some of my old videos where I said Archewell is like a bridge that connects and things like that. So this is another example here. Archewell is not starting anything brand new. They partner with, okay, a lot of other organizations are out there doing some amazing work. They just don't have the platform and the vision. Not vision. They have the vision because they have the platforms. They saw something that needs to be done. They have the platform. It's just a fund. That's the word I was looking for. Fund to help them to achieve their goals. Okay, so there come Harry and Meghan. Give them a boost to help them with their mission. Okay. In my previous recording, I don't think I explained my thought properly. They have the vision. The vision is that there's a problem and they find a way to help solve the problem or to at least alleviate from the problem that's happening. It's just that they do not have the recognition. Recognition is the thing where people don't know they exist. All right, to help them with their cause, with the vision that they have. So this is the thing that I wanted to say. Okay, they have the vision, they doing the work because that's why they get it started in the first place. As I read through what they all about, their background, they all are very educated, right? It's just that they don't have the recognition. To have the recognition is to have like the star power like Harry and Meghan. So there's Harry and Meghan who have the star power, and they mention them on their platform so people will know about it. Like me and you, I never knew they existed until the other day when I was doing this video. Okay, so that's it. Let's get back to the original recording. Okay, so there's a video, a YouTube video regarding GEANCO Foundation. So you guys could look it up. I don't want YouTube to flag me for using that thing. Okay, so what else do they do here? Special support. Before I continue, let's pause here for a few, because on my original recording, I did not cover all the slots above. So I took a moment to review them and let's go over them right now. So one of the things that I failed to do on my original recording, I forgot to check these slots out. Our program, this is what's really important, to know more about them. Okay, so I sort of hover through them, but then really go into it to see what they're all about. All right, so today is September 28th, maybe what, 2 days later? I don't remember the date that I did the original recording. All right, so let's look into special surgeries. Okay, so there's that. Special surgeries. Over 200 needy Nigerians have received hip and knee replacement and bone fractures repaired through our surgical missions. In addition, we donate a signed fracture care system to a university teaching hospitals in Anambra State and train local Nigerian surgeons on its use. Very interesting. They now repair serious bone fractures on a regular basis in a simple and expensive and sustainable way. While I'm reading this, I'm thinking, Adana, she's a Nigerian who I believe she lived in the UK or possibly Germany with her husband and her children. She's a doctor. She has a YouTube channel. She usually shows family stuff and things like that. So for some reason, I'm thinking about her. In 2018, we extended our reach to laparoscopic surgery. We now perform minimally invasive gallbladder, hernia, and appendix surgeries on poor patients, train local surgeons to medical school students, and donate specialized equipment and instruments to our host hospitals. Very interesting. So they're training them and then they're giving them the equipment. Okay, I have been one of the nurses that have gone between the families and patient during the surgery. Wow. Partnership. Our mission are led by skilled, compassionate American medical professionals from all over the country. Not only do they donate their time and expertise, they also personally raise funds to help cover mission expenses. Zimmer Biomed, Medakata International, and several other medical supply companies have donated over $3 million, wow, in equipment, instruments, and cash to support our mission. This is huge. So that's what they do. Wow. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, back. Okay, and this maternal and infant health. Let's look into that. Okay, the dangers of anemia. Anemia is a condition in which not enough healthy red blood cells carry oxygen through the body. The poor blood oxygen level and blood vessels blockages that result lead to chronic, agonizing pain, severe infection, organ failure, and potential death. Anemia is a factor in almost all maternal death and poses a 5-fold increase in the overall risk of maternal death related to pregnancy, and delivered 570 million women, 1 in 3 of reproductive age, are anemic. Wow, let's see here. There's a statistic here. Nigeria, the world's largest anemia inflicted population. 75% of its children have anemia. 1 out of 5 maternal deaths can be traced to the disease. Wow. Okay, so there's some YouTube videos. You guys could go check it. I'm not gonna play it here. Okay, maternal and infant care. We cover the cost of prenatal care and anemia treatment for over 400 vulnerable pregnant women every month. We have also screened over 3,500 women and children so far for anemia. We use Masemul Inc., innovative, non-invasive handheld monitor to quickly and painlessly screen patients. We have also built an innovative network of modern solar power maternal and family clinic in neglected rural areas and urban slums. Through these centers of excellence, we help poor, vulnerable women safely deliver healthy babies, as well as provide child vaccination, training for nurses and midwife, prostate screening, and other critical service for men, and more. So there's a link here. These are some pictures. Wow, this is very good. Oh my God, that baby look like her. Oh my God, split image. Wow. Okay, so there they are here doing that thing. Okay, so let's go back. I just here now, scholarship for girls. Let's see here. I didn't cover any of these on my previous recording. Okay, David Oyoloso. Okay, let's just call him David. Leadership Scholarship by GEANCO Foundation. David, Leadership Scholarship for Girls. Nigeria has approximately 20 million children out of school, 60% over 12 million of whom are girls. This is the highest number in Africa and behind only India worldwide. A frightening majority are young female victims of terrorism and gender inequality. Girls who have been kidnapped and mercilessly abused by Boko Haram. Okay, I don't know who's that. That would be something to look into, but let's focus on this. Girls who have been orphaned through senseless violence. Girls who have been dumped in refugee camps, abandoned simply because they are girls and are therefore deemed to be of no values. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Of no value. So when they, okay, the mindset over there is really crazy. They have no value. But how will they get a boy then? How will they get a boy? A man cannot produce a baby by itself. They need a woman. Oh my Lord, this is crazy. Okay, creating hope. We, however, deem each and every girl in Nigeria to be of incalculable value, and our special scholarship is dedicated to their success and well-being. We identify girls who are suffering in the most challenging and socio-economic circumstances, but nevertheless have the spark of intelligence, verve, and leadership that need only the kind-led can only be kind-led in order to fully ignite. In addition to providing full tuition, room and board, healthcare, and everything else necessary for our girls to flourish academically, and dynamic team of Nigerian female mentors also provide critical social and emotional support. They help our girls cope with the heady transition of their new schools and provide much needed insight and counsel as they mature into puberty. I'm thinking of OPPS schools. So are they the one who create the school, or the school already there, they just okay, yeah, that's what it is, because what I'm reading here is about tuition scholarship, so they give them money to go to whatever school already exists. Okay, I'm asking myself too much question. Okay, empowerment the innocent. This program is named honoring of acclaimed British Nigerian actor David Ole. Okay, that's the name. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry. Okay, there's this Selma Lincoln, Queen of Katwe, who inspired the scholarship creation and plays an active role in raising the money and awareness necessary to ensure its continued success. Quote, we cannot stand idly by while thousands of innocent girls remain under serious threat, David said. With our help, these bright and resilient girls can blossom into Nigeria's most inspiring leaders in government, education, business, entertainment, and so much more. That is what these leadership scholarships are all about. We speak to nurture a generation of strong female trailblazers whose positive impact will be felt across Nigeria and across the world. David and Jessica, that's the last name, Oiloho, Oprah Winfrey, Angela Jolie, Daniel Craig, Ava DuVernay, Jimmy Campbell, Charlize Theron, and Harry and Meghan's Archewell Foundation are just a few of the notable supporters of our scholarship. Please help these precious girls by making a gift today. All right, so the link of their website will be in the description. So there's Archewell here and other places that that's supporting them. Okay, scholarships, support for schools. Let's see here. Making a difference, we make significant targeted donation of computers, libraries, science lab, and sport facilities to our partner schools in Nigeria. With your generous support, we can continue to enrich the mind as well as the body of Nigerian inspiring youth. All right, there were a lot of pictures that I see here. There's that. Okay. There they are here. Her face is unique. Very pretty. Something special about her. I'll put a circle. Wow. Healthy and happy. Cutting ribbon. You know who I thought about? Who loved to cut ribbon after all the hard work behind the scene. But they put in the work. Okay, so they're playing sports. That's a nice playground they built for them. Okay, so there's the computer lab. Library. Still need to be filled up. Okay, soccer field. There they are here. Wow, these are all the computers they get. Nice. At least they're showing us where the money that they've raised have gone. That's nice. There's this here. You know what's really unique about this? When you look at the field, the area is all nice, but when you look surrounding like this is a nice house. They could, but anyway, let's not focus on that. So there's this here, international thrill writers. This library was donated by international thriller writers. Okay, so they're bringing more stuff. Thank you, GEANCO. So there they are. They're building the basketball court. Okay, very nice. The surrounding, little at a time, this side. Okay. Alright, so this one I did not record when I was first looking into it. So I'm gonna insert it a little bit right after here. This is where I will insert it. Okay, so that's it. Let's get back to the original recording. Special support. Okay, is that okay? I think that's him. Several of our high-profile supporters speak about our work, and this short, fun video features Benedict Cumberbatch, Tom Holland, Charlize Theron, Chiwetel Ejiofor, David Oyelowo, Yvonne Orji, Chris Fox, and Jimmy Campbell. All right, so they have their things on how do you call this? On YouTube. So most of their things are on YouTube. So these are speakers. Let me go to Google. See what Wikipedia. So this is where I just came from. This is GEANCO Foundation, address 2 California Plaza, 350 South Grand Avenue, Los Angeles, California. So they're located in California. Okay, about, let's see here. I wasn't able to see it on their website. Why? Okay, why was I not see it on the website? Okay, who about us? GEANCO is a compilation of initial of each member of Onema family. That they are here. About us. So that's them. But that's not the person I thought on that other video. That's not him. So they are family. What we do. Okay, so let's look here. We organize special surgical mission and run a Clinton Global Initiative program to fight anemia and help vulnerable pregnant women safely deliver healthy babies in Nigeria. We also donate computers, book, medicine, and sports fields to school and the country. Through our David Oloho Leadership Scholarship for Girls, we provide full tuition, medical care, and professional psychological support to young female victims of terrorism and gender inequality in Nigeria. So this is pretty much what they do. So I did read that on their website. Okay. Be kind. Our history. Okay, that's good to know. The GEANCO Foundation, I think that's what it pronounced, right? The GEANCO Foundation was established in 2005 by Dr. Godwin Onema and his family. While in high school in Nigeria, Godwin was inspired to dedicate his life to medicine by his loving father and a British missionary doctor who cared for his local community. After graduating from medical school in 1974, Godwin immigrates to the United States with his wife, Josephine Nima. Before he left, Godwin promised to return one day to improve healthcare and save lives in his homeland. Godwin began his philanthropic effort in earnest soon after his children graduate from college. Okay, Guzzi, Princeton, from Harvard, Georgetown, Boston College. Together, they recruited a team of brilliant, passionate individuals committed to making his dream a life-saving reality. Godwin's second son, Ephraim, led GEANCO full-time. Ephraim graduate cum laude from Harvard University and Stanford Law School. He declined lucrative cooperative law offers in order to help his father achieve his lifelong dream. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so that website is going to be in the description, and the Archewell thing that talks about it will be in the description. So there's some pictures here. Look at them. They're very happy to receive the goodies, the supplies. There's that. Very consistent. Harry and Meghan, Archewell Foundation. There's this. So I got the foundation out of the way. What do you call it? GEANCO Foundation? GEANCO Foundation. I feel bad. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. GEANCO Foundation. So Archewell partner with them. So there's that. Some more pictures. and there's this, start all over. All right, so this is it. Oh no, let's go on Twitter. There was some stuff some people were talking about. I will be talking about this in a few, but I did create a small list, just 2 tweets. This one is next though. Let's go to the one regarding Archewell and then go to the other one that you just saw. So there it is here. As students around the world return to school this month, the Archewell Foundation supported girls' education and health by sending school supplies and menstrual products to young scholars in Nigeria with the GEANCO Foundation. All right, so that's the same thing that I read, the same pictures. I wanted to see some, conversation. Same pictures. I love this so much. Love this. And a BS bag, no less. Community is giving nice things to people to help them feel their best. Okay, they are not joking. Getting on with the job and getting shit done. My people. Exactly. Way to go, Archewell. So appreciated and needed. There's that. Service is universal. Well done to Harry and Meghan and their Archewell Foundation. Wonderful collab. Yep, it's very true. Love this, and I think BS is Shea Mutual Company. Very interesting. All right, the company who made the bags. Okay, service is universal. Okay, people are very happy about it. This is the last two one. Very, very thoughtful and kind. God bless. The indefeatable, incomparable, industrious, inspired Sussexes, always showing compassion and action, as opposed to mouthing empty pledges which never materialize into anything substantive beyond PR fluff. All right, so that is it with this announcement. All right, sorry it came out yesterday. I could have put screenshot, but I was very busy. All right, but let's go to the other one that I saw, which was very interesting. It has nothing to do with Archewell at all. Okay, this is George Clooney. This is another thing too. When people have a platform, they try to use it for good, because all the bad guys want to do is just destroy. All right, so I'm gonna listen to this. Okay, today the Clooney Foundation for Justice launched its new website designed to put the work of waging justice for survivors of human rights abuses from front and center. All right, remember his wife is a lawyer. I believe is an international lawyer. And let's look it up instead of me guessing. Why not? Let's open George Clooney. What's her name? Amal Clooney. Okay, I'll get it from the thing. Parents, Amal. That's the one I wanted. All right, Amal Clooney is a Lebanese and British barrister. Notable client of hers include former president of Maldives, Mohammed Nasheed, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, former prime minister of Ukraine, Julia, Iraqi human rights activist Nadia Murad, and the journalist. Okay, that's it. This is what I wanted to know. Clooney is the co-founder and co-president of the Clooney Foundation for Justice, which she co-founded with her husband George Clooney in 2016. Their goal, let's go into that. Okay. Where is it? Their goal. Let me look it up because I lost where I was, but this pretty much explained her background. That's all I wanted to look. It's a lot. Okay, let me read the first 2 paragraphs. Clooney is qualified to practice law in the United States, England, and Wales. She was admitted to the bar in New York in 2002 and called to the bar of England and Wales in 2010. She has also practices at international courts in The Hague, including the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court. Phew! That's some brain right there. If I want to be jealous, this is what I want to be jealous for. But then again, I'm not putting in the work, so there's no reason for me to even be jealous. I will have to have the passion for what she's advocating for. I don't have that kind of a passion. So if I had the passion and I cannot make it, then I'll be jealous. But this is the brain. Clooney worked at Sullivan and Cromwell in New York City for 3 years as part of the Criminal Defense and Investigation Group, where her client included Enron. This is something I spoke on one of my videos on PYTE. Enron, that was a huge thing. Okay, N1 Corporation was an American energy commodities and services company based in Houston, Texas. It was founded by Colonel Lay in 1985 as a merger between, okay, so you could look into it, but I spoke about it. And Arthur Anderson, she completed a judicial clerkship at the International Court of Justice in 2004, serving under Judge Vladen, as the name, from Russia, Judge Nabil, there's this name, from Egypt, and ad hoc Judge Sir Franklin Berman from the United Kingdom. She has the resume. She has the resume. That's all I have to say. Go on Wikipedia and look it up, okay? But let's go back to Twitter. This is the part that I wanted to look into. The video that they put out actually today. All right, 7:06, not too long ago. 7:06 a.m. Right now it's 8:01, like an hour ago. Let's listen to it. It's 30 seconds. There will be some screenshots, okay? I don't want YouTube to flag my video because I'm playing everything like I'm just copying and pasting to my thing. But let's listen. Oh, there's no sound, so I guess I will have to read. Okay, waging justice for survivors of human rights abuses. Check out our new website. There's the website here. They have the link here. All right, let's see here. Something is being played. Why I'm not? There's no sound. What happened? Did they make a mistake? There's really no sound. But you could read the thing here. Well, it says the same thing throughout. I wonder why. Is it my computer? Or is it... Okay, I didn't hear anything. So just watch, I guess. I'll go to that. And I'll leave the link in the description for you. My goodness, the kind of thing that's going on around the world is crazy. Okay, it's playing over. All right, let me go into it and see what's going on. The link will be in the description. So this is the thing that they were showing in the video. Okay, so it's on YouTube, so you guys could go and watch it. Okay, our mission, let's see here. All over the world, journalists and protesters are arbitrarily detained. Women, LGBTQ plus people, and minorities are persecuted. Meanwhile, the perpetrators walk free. Amal and George Clooney create the Clooney Foundation for Justice to change this. CFJ provides free legal support to victims of human rights abuses in over 40 countries around the world. It wages justice to create a world where human rights are protected and no one is above the law. Wow, this is very powerful. This is very powerful. For free they doing this. The other day, I didn't share this, something happened in Mexico. What is it? The military kills somebody's child. I mean, this happen all the time in the US. It's crazy. I hope people don't make this normalized. But the father was, his head, I think that was blood. His entire face, and oh my God, it's so heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. And then it will be so expensive to defend themselves. I'm so happy they're doing this. I see it. I don't know, the mainstream media is not talking about it. But my God. Okay, so let's read this and that'll be it for the video. Okay, we founded the Clooney Foundation for Justice to hold perpetrators of mass atrocities accountable for their crimes and to help victims in their fight for justice. Just like the previous organization, when I first recorded, I don't know, I must have been in a hurry. I didn't go into all of the information, what they're all about, and I think it's very crucial for you guys to understand what they're trying to do, because this is a very powerful organization that he's doing with his wife. Okay, so I read this already, and let's look at what's going on here. All right, women. Okay, Systems that are supposed to protect women too often perpetrate discrimination against them. Around the world, women and girls face injustice and violence simply because they are women. The justice system is supposed to protect women, but all too often courts perpetrate discrimination or remain beyond the reach of those in need. Our trial watch, okay, so there's a link here. You could click and go whatever it is that they're talking about, but the main thing is I just want to go overview. I just want to do an overview, and then the link of the website will be in the description. You could go and check further, okay, look into it. Our Trial Watch initiative systematically monitors trials against women and girls and works to free them from jail. Our Waging Justice for Women initiatives aim to fight injustice against women through strategic litigation to reform discriminatory laws and increase accountability for gender-based abuse. The other day I was watching, it's on YouTube, this cop, I believe is a state trooper in Pennsylvania. I guess he was having an affair with this woman, and then I guess he no longer need the service. I don't think it's service. I don't even think the woman probably didn't even know he was married. The guy had married and his children and everything. Out of nowhere, he was abusing his power to put the woman in a mental institution. And he went that far until the woman had to be evaluated, and they find out she is stable, and now he is in jail. My goodness. All right, so that came to mind as I'm reading this. Okay, so there's videos on YouTube you could watch. I do not want to play their videos, so YouTube don't block my video. Okay, child marriage, which remains legal in over 100 countries, rob girls of their childhood and futures. Unjust and outdated morality laws, such as in Iran, criminalize things as basic as showing your hair. Anti-abortion laws prevent women from accessing basic reproductive health care. That's in the US here. CFJ works is responsive to emerging conflicts across the globe, where time and time again we see women bearing the brunt of violence and girls forced to lead the charge for their rights. Since the outbreak of war in Ukraine, CFJ has carried out field mission and gathered evidence to trigger criminal trials against Russian soldiers guilty of war crimes, including rape. Oh my God. CFJ co-founder Amal Clooney recently called on the UN Human Rights Council to investigate human rights violation in Iran after a violent crackdown on protests sparked by the death of a young woman arrested for allegedly violating the country's strict hijab rules. CFJ will continue to work to ensure such abuses are fully investigated and perpetrators brought to justice. Whew, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, especially when the country is ruling by those people. How good luck. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'll pray for you, and I'll try to keep update on things that this organization is doing, because this is a lot of work around the globe too. And it's not just one place, it's going globally. Those people are freaking insane. When I said these people, I'm not talking about Amal and George Clooney or anything. The people who are running the country. And the U.S. almost fall into that gap. And if we don't be careful, we will be in that same category as well if we have Trump in power again. This is a huge, huge, huge responsibility. When I mean huge, it's huge. Oh my Lord. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Women and girls who report rape, harassment, or domestic violence, who have abortion or miscarriages, and who fail to adhere to strict and outdated gender stereotype are all unjustly targeted with criminal prosecution. Activists who speak up to defend women's rights are also subject to shame, prosecution. Trial Watch systematically monitors trials against women. Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, we have intervened and cases from Cameroon. Okay, so that's slightly different. Okay, Trial Watch systematically monitors trials against women and girls and their advocates using findings from the courtrooms to secure their release from prison and change archaic laws that facilitate this discrimination. We have intervened in cases from Cameroon to Kyrgyzstan to El Salvador to stop gender-based prosecutions and their tracks and ensure that women and girls' rights are protected. This is a huge responsibility. This is huge. This is freaking huge. Huge. When I say huge, it's huge because crime happens daily. How? Oh my God. Even the website itself is gonna take like 2 hours for me to go over it. So yeah, this is huge. I'm gonna go back to my original recording, and you guys, I really urge you to go check that website. I will do it on my own, but to make a video, it's a lot of work. Okay, I give you the basis of it. I went over Amal Clooney's background and a little bit. This is like a hint of what this website is all about. Okay, but there's so much more. I didn't even go in any of these, and it's a lot. Okay, so let's go back to the original recording. Okay, I will put this on my community board as well, because this is a very good thing. Very good thing. All right, so let's do a prayer. What should we do? All right, go. Prayer for justice, maybe? That should be it. Oh, where did it go to? Prayer for justice. Let's see what pops up. We humble ourselves in your presence. Help us love mercy and act in ways that are just and right. Lord, imprint more of your just character on our souls. Then we will see things like you do and treat every person in a way that honors you. Okay? So that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I also have a Patreon account that if anything were to happen to any of my channels, I have 3 other channels, PYTE, App Your Team Sussex, and this channel. They all fall under the same umbrella. It's just that different focus. This one focus only on charities that Harry and Meghan supported, and now I just added George Clooney one. But because it's for good information, so I don't mind doing that, step out of the Sussex's line. But if anything were to happen with any of my channel, Patreon will be the place you probably will see me until I find someplace else, because there, some platform don't support this type of things that I'm sharing with you. All right, and the other channels are just gossip, things the squad discuss on social media. All right, but that's still focused on the Sussexes and sometimes politics, where I branch out a little bit. All right, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
Evolution. This is the future.